Everybody's a little bit autistic. Everybody's a little bit ADHD. Everybody's a little bit OCD. These statements can drive the neurodiverse community crazy. I do want to explain my little point of view of it. So, yeah, OCD, ADHD, and autism greatly impact our lives for who we are, how we think, how we communicate, our connections, our achievements as well. We can be quite self-limiting from just imposter syndrome and assuming that we can't do things because of our unique diversity. I do think, though, there's so many people out there who are just coping. They have their strategies in place. They have a supportive family. So you could be someone with ADHD and nobody could notice because you're holding it all internally and you go through life masking. So you're never late because you've got 15 alarms, or you have a partner who gets your breakfast ready, your cup of tea ready. They keep reminding you of the time so that you're out the door. You could have a parent maybe who checks that you've got enough petrol in your car, so it's always full. They've topped up your mobile phone to ensure you've got enough data and everything, so that if you need a map, you're sorted. So yeah, there's people out there who are so well supported that they, to others, may not seem to have any neurodiversity, may not seem to struggle. There are so many people who will sit there and say about neurodiversity and how affected they are, how impacted it is, how severe it is. So you can be told that you've got mild ADHD, mild autism, just a little bit of OCD. That's your perception. You don't know how, if the mum hasn't tested the door 5 times before leaving, in her head, she's going crazy. But to you, with the mask, she seems fine. Oh, she's not affected. She's all right. So maybe there are people out there who, when they say, oh, everyone has a little bit of OCD or autism or ADHD, they're actually really struggling, but they don't feel that they can say, do you know what? I actually think that I might have ADHD, because the response normally will be, of course you don't. Oh, but you're never late. But you got it all together. But you did well at school. But you're so clever. But everyone likes a tidy house. Or if you've got OCD, then I definitely do. Oh, you can't have OCD because you've got a messy spare room. So we can be told something about someone and instantly go, oh, of course you don't. Don't get me wrong, these people aren't being unkind. They don't mean to gaslight you. It is purely that they don't see it. So when someone tells you, oh, everyone's got a bit of OCD or autism or ADHD, I like to ask, oh, do you think you do then? Do you? So how's it impacting you? Now, this might seem a little bit un-PC. It's completely not politically correct, is it, to ask someone, oh, so you think you might have it? Maybe sometimes people want you to ask them. Maybe we need to have these conversations. How many people out there are testing the water to see if they could be accepted for who they are, if they could be honest? It was only a few weeks ago that I was talking to one of my friends who I've known forever, my whole life, and I was saying about how I really like to walk up bridges. And if I go a certain way and I find a bridge, I like the way it feels on my legs. It's really sensory for me. Years ago, I'd have been too embarrassed because that's quite weird, quite unique. It does link to my point. There are so many people out there keeping things quiet. The cupboard with the stamp collection, say, stereotypically. Yeah, let's just embrace everybody, and let's try not to get frustrated when someone says, oh, everyone's a little bit autistic. They don't mean any harm. They're not dismissing your needs or your struggles. They're potentially trying to open up about their own. I can understand why it can be frustrating, because it does make it seem like your son or daughter who is nonverbal, incontinent, can't go to mainstream school, and then you've got someone saying, well, everybody's a little bit autistic. It hurts. But let's not compare. Let's just be empathetic. Let's be non-judgmental. Everybody's on their own journey, and let's just be kind. Every time someone says to me, but everyone's a little bit autistic, I'm not going to get triggered. I'm going to think, maybe they're struggling. That's all. I banged on a little bit there, didn't I? But something to think about.